Hi, my name is Jim Ferwerda. By day I'm a math teacher and a computer science teacher at McGuanago High School. But I want to give you a little bit about my story and how that fits into Brooklife and how Brooklife has impacted me and is reaching out to impact the world. We've been at Brooklife for 6 years now, and previous to that, my wife and I were worship leaders at another church in the area, along with Pastor Brian McIntyre, who is now one of Brooklife's missionaries. And as a worship leader, my hope was to get people involved in worship, to get people to really engage with God and move closer to Him and find Him on a Sunday morning, but even beyond that. And as Brian and I were studying and working and trying to lead others into more in-depth worship, we came across some verses that bothered us and troubled us greatly from Isaiah 58. Israel was involved in worship. They were doing all of the right things. They were doing the sacrifices, and they had the law and all of these things that they were doing that really made them, at least on the outside, look like they were closer to God. But God challenged them and was telling them, you're forgetting some things. You're not taking care of the poor. You're not extending mercy to those who are in need. You're not taking care of the orphans. You're missing all of it. And you want to find me in worship, this is where you need to connect. So verses like that and James 1:27 talks about how true worship is really about caring for widows and orphans and leaving yourself undefiled in the world. And these verses challenged us and really made us wonder. So back about 2005, Brian and his wife Debbie founded West African Mercy Ministries, and shortly thereafter I joined the board, stepped aside from worship leading and joined their board. And since then we've been pursuing that way of glorifying God, that way of really connecting people. One of the distinctives of West African Mercy Ministries is that we really want to connect people with God through the extension of mercy. So we're calling people to join us. One of the cool things in my mind is how Brooklife has jumped in and joined in on that. Brooklife has now sent 4 different teams over to Ghana in West Africa to engage with the children's ministry that we have there. One of the things that we do with our orphans home is we take the children that the state orphanages won't take. We take the children who are HIV, the children who are disabled. These are ones that the state government won't take because it affects their mortality statistics. They're expensive. Those kids are expensive to care for. It's been such a blessing to be able to be involved in that and to call other people to be a part of that. We see, I think we really see Christ more clearly, and we connect with Him more deeply when we're involved with caring for those that are the most needy. I think Christ calls us to be His hands and feet. And so my life has undergone a huge transformation in this process. I think I've learned how to love the unlovable better, whether it be here or in Ghana. I think I've learned how much Christ cares for us. He doesn't care if we have bigger houses and more cars and things like that. He wants us to be Him to the people who need it. Where I would like to see, or where I see the next steps for Brooklife in that is, as part of the global outreach team, I really see us moving forward, and I'm excited how we're moving forward with global outreach and seeing how we go well beyond the borders of McGuanago. The reach of this church has touched in Spain. It's touched in Djibouti. We've made a difference in Kenya. We've made a difference in Ghana. I'm excited to see how Brooklife is moving forward with that, and looking forward to just making more of an impact beyond the borders of McGuanago.